And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Roleplay Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Part 6. In the last one, we came down to the Undercity to look for a way into the Black Vulkar's base. Garon, Twi-Lek, has told us that we are probably going to find Zalbar and Mission Vow down here who can sneak us into the base so that we can win a swoop bike race and eventually free Bastila Shan, who is being sold
Please,
as
you have to help me. Nobody else is going to help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Yeah, so Bastila is currently imprisoned as a slave. And this is Mission, actually, yeah. Whoa. Slow down, Mission. What happened? What's wrong? Leave who?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Calm down, Mission. Take a deep breath and just tell me what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
If I help you and get Zalbar back, you have to get me inside the Black Vulkar base. Wait here, I'll be back when I find Zalbar. This is what we need. I don't think that he's going to make it a condition, though. Okay, Mission, wait here. I'm going to be back when I find Zalbar.
No way. I'm the one that got Zalbar into this mess, so I'm coming with you. I'm not going to abandon him again.
So you say the sewers?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers.
Well, if I do help get Zalbar back, I need your help getting into the Black Vulkar. Wow. I need help getting inside the Vulkar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulkar compound.
Okay, so it works. And Mission has joined our party as our next companion. Awesome.
Huh?
Alright, Mission. Let's level you up. You're light aligned. Okay, you're a good kid. And you are a scoundrel. This is our rogue class. So let's level her up. I want to stick with her dex is really good, so maybe wisdom. We have 1. That's the 0.3 modifier. We can leave that there. We'll do wisdom because this is willpower and perception. Yeah. Skills. Computer use is 1. Demolitions and awareness and stealth are another. I think we'll go with You know what? Let's just put a... I see. And we'll just bank 1 point. These will be saved, yeah. Carth is too, and so are we. They're both going to be level 4 and 5. I need to save my levels, honestly, I think. Yeah, I think that I need to save it. Okay, let's head out. Is that the Sith?
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Hey, look, I've got all the proper security papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? I should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Oh, you said you've already lost one patrol?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Well, why don't you just give up the search? This can't be worth it.
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
Okay. Well, we're gonna definitely have to keep that in mind. The patrol's down in the south, though. Is that this?
Ready?
Okay. I think we're gonna open up with an improved blast.
Sure.
Oh, she's a sniper. That's awesome.
Yeah?
Down you go!
Nice. Okay. Well, that's mostly the south, right? Oh.
Huh?
Yes? How'd you like
Just fire!
Okay, this is a Sith soldier. Oh, the rat ghoul serum. I have acquired a sample of the rat ghoul serum. We can give that to the doctor and hopefully get the cure synthesized. Hey, we're doing pretty good. And there's the sewer entrance. You know, we're doing pretty decent. So why don't we keep exploring? And yeah,
Hey,
there's
Carth,
those.
You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Hey now, settle down. Both of you. What is this?
I don't have to listen to you, Carth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, 'cause I don't need 'em.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Whoa. Whoa. You act like you're the ones running at rat ghouls with a metal stick. Are you kidding me?
Yes, what's on your mind?
I just want to talk.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
Hey. Oh. Yeah, you know, I am always up for a good fight.
So I've seen. If I were Malik, I'd be a bit nervous to have you on my tail. I just don't trust easily. And for good reasons, which are my own.
But we have to work together, Carth, so it has plenty to do with me.
Oh, damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malik were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
Who can you trust? They turned to the dark side, obviously. Why is it so personal? Well, that's a little rough. That's very impersonal. But you know, what do I have to do with Malik and Revan anyway?
It's not that. That's not what I mean. There were others, good, solid, trusted men who joined them. Malik and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
And you say that with a lot of hatred, Carth.
I know, and I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... No, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. And what about you, Mission? I know you're stressed. But that was a pretty big blow up.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I guess. I mean, this isn't really the best time. Do you know anything about the planet that we're on?
Terrace is a pretty good place to grow up, all things considered. Just stick to the area you belong in and stay out of Davik's business, and you'll be fine.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about Davik anyway.
I tend to keep my nose out of an intergalactic crime lord's business, you know? I can't tell you much that isn't common knowledge. Extortion, slavery, smuggling. Davik's got a piece of all the action here on Terrace. Even the swoop gangs know better than to get in his way.
Huh. Well, thanks.
Hey, no problem. I'm here to help, right?
Right. You know what,
Yeah?
Mission? That's a good point. You have a +7 to use a blaster pistol and a +6 for the blaster rifle. More powerful than the commonly available blaster pistol, the blaster rifle is favored by soldiers throughout the galaxy. Civilian ownership of these weapons is not generally encouraged. Still, let's see. Heavy alloy suit, but still light. There you go, Mission.
Sure.
See, we're doing okay. Hopefully, Mission and Carth can learn to chill out a little bit. Okay, yeah, these are frag mines, so...
Huh?
Well, you're a scoundrel, Mission. I don't know. Maybe I should get you something else. We'll see how you do. Let's try to recover a mine. Nice. Okay. This is probably a higher DC than to disable the mine, because you get to add it to your inventory. But we can do this to help us out with... Oh,
Yes?
oh my gosh.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Oh no. There's got to be more that we can find. Here, take this serum.
Thank you. Those things, they attacked as soon as we came out the doors. They killed the others. It was horrible.
You're okay now, but I do need information. We've been looking for Bastila.
Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe. Wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
I don't hear anything.
Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
No!
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
new feat. Yes, sneak attack. You are proficient in rifles as well. So do we make mission? Ah. Scoundrel's luck. +2 to defense. Nice. Okay. Why don't we make you a little bit better with attacks with blaster rifles, and we'll make you a sniper. Cool. I can't believe we wasted that Rakghoul serum.
Yeah?
Sure.
What?
What?
Well, maybe we can find some more. Oh, that's really bad, actually. I think we may have just doomed this planet. Lower sewers, okay. What is this?
Don't move! I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn Rakghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Okay. Is that a threat?
Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises. But I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with Rakghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a Rakghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah?
That'll show you. Damn. I told Twi-Lek this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the Rakghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that?
Twi-Lek sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Twi-Lek won't like that.
Okay. And what can you tell me about Twi-Lek anyway?
What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Twi-Lek. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Twi-Lek controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
What do you know about the lower city gangs that are giving all this trouble?
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations. But I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those Rakghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kendaris. We all better get going.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Okay. We're not doing horribly.
What?
You asked for this!
Take that!
You asked for this!
You know, I think that we have become quite the little squad. I like it a lot. You
Yeah?
know what? Something I've never tried before.
No one's gonna see this mission. No one's gonna see this mission.
Sure.
Oh, well.
Just die already!
Oh, no. Oh, Carth, no, why? That was almost a super costly mistake. Okay. We can head back over there in a little bit. Oh, an outcast. Is this the Acolyte? Promised Land Apprentice Journal. Yeah. Okay. We have done a lot, so let's go collect this frag mine.
Yeah?
We can head back to the outcast camp and sell some of these. Hopefully they value them.
Sure.
We have a sewer entrance back there. Okay, we've done what we could so far. Oh, man. And now we don't really have an excuse to go back up there.
Yes, Upworlder? Is there something you need? Goodbye, Upworlder.
Yes, sir. Now, we're wanting to go talk to Rukel. Now, this is the shopkeeper.
Hey there, Upworlder. You want to see what I got for sale in my inventory? Or do you need something else? It ain't the best stuff.
Okay, so let's show the sell list. There they are. 20 each. Okay. A beam splitter. What is this? This item can broaden the beam of certain blaster types, increasing damage or possibly granting other effects. Okay. That's awesome. Rukel.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Unfortunately, your apprentice is dead, and I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
I don't know how I'm supposed to guide you. I don't know where the Promised Land is.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukil knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Okay. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
And that's how you all came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would step their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
And what is that exactly?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I might have one of the journals you're looking for.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all three journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
Ready?
Nice, Carth, nice. Let's go with another awareness. Yeah. Let's see here. Caution, critical strike, melee weapons only, empathy, flurry, gearhead, conditioning, possible. Okay, let's see what the plus 5 damage, minus 3 to hit. Plus 8, minus 3 to hit. Got you. And then we've got here, Rapid Shot. This feat allows a character to make an extra ranged weapon attack during the round, but it's a minus 4 to defense. Ah. And then there's the sniper. Okay. That's probably not going to help as much as I think it is. Let's go with a Rapid Shot. Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Promised Land. Oh, I only have that.
Welcome back, Upworlder. How goes your quest? Have you found the journals of my father and grandfather?
I'll find them.
It is many decades since my father set out on his journey, but I remember he was eager to explore the sewers. You might want to begin your search there. I wish you luck in your quest, Upworlder. The future survival of this village, of my people, depends on you.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah?
Yes?
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
why would you want to stop him?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukel ever finds his promised land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
That is horrible.
Don't judge me. I learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one. The two explorers who went searching for the Promised Land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukel's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
You can forget it. I will not betray Rukel or the village just for you.
Don't be a fool! I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals. Rukel has nothing. He won't be able to come up with any kind of reward. Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
Yeah, I need your inventory.
It ain't the best stuff.
Ridiculous. We do need to get some more of these med packs just for safety. And we'll probably buy a scope for mission. Okay. But it looks like we're gonna have to head back out. It looks like the sewers in general are our next area. Escape pod, sewers, and lower sewers. Let's go to the lower sewers first. Okay. Ooh. Just doing a quick little save.
Yes?
Okay. Oh.
Yeah?
Ready?
Take that!
You want Sure.
Just die already!
Oh. Already with the Gamorreans. I wonder how tough they are.
What?
Yes?
Oh, another Promised Land journal. Let's reactivate the droid. Any enemies? Okay. Cool. Have fun, little friend. You know, in theory, we could just follow that thing.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'll see one of these on Terrace. You can't use a conventional security device with these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick. I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget Zalbar, together forever. These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Well, it is good to meet you, Zalbar. I'm Garon Star.
A life debt. You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this. Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
It's some kind of a loyalty vow, though, isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
I am honored to accept your vow, but it's not necessary.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Well, I am glad to have you on board, Mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulcan base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum again.
Good. The sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Vulkars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulkars on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
A Rancor? Are you serious?
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
That's not really an option. Let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Well, like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay with Carth. He's staying with me, and Zalbar can go back. We missed an entire combat because of that, by the way. Our little droid was doing some work.
Huh?
Alright, mission.
Gotcha. Simple.
Hey!
Gotcha.
What?
Simple.
Oh!
What?
Down you
Yes?
Oh, Zalbar, okay. You know, it might not be awful to go back to the apartment. I mean, we're still doing a pretty good job. Oh. Nice.
Yeah?
What?
Oh wow, we've got a lot more health.
Sure.
What?
What?
Okay. We're doing great. Going through the sewers has been a really good little crawl. I've really enjoyed this, actually. Ah, nice. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good, all things considered.
Sure.
I wonder if I'm even needed sometimes. Ooh, okay. There's the force field. We'll save that for last. Ooh. All right, Carth.
Ready.
That's all three. Well, we can head back to Rookhill now. Man, we're doing good. I hope that I'm not. I hope that that XP isn't big. No, that's dumb. I'm not missing out on all the XP. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, this is the other side of it. Nice. Well, since we're already up and at 'em, let's go back to the village and turn in this quest. And then we'll go back inside and I think cut the episode there. Because we've done a lot of really good ranging. I'm sorry, what? I wouldn't be surprised if Igar let that rat ghoul in. Watching you, buddy. Oh. Hey, Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Hey, are you okay? Maybe we can talk a little.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Huh. You can tell that was made in the 2000s. How did you and Zalbar end up, living life together?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who would want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them. So maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Smacking a kid. Those Volkers have no class.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
And what did the other 2 Volkers do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Yeah. Huh. Well, how did Zalbar even end up on Terrace in the first place?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
Sure. One more question about the past, though. I mean, how did you even survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Huh. Well, I know better than to mess with you then. We should get back.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Okay. Alright, let's find Rookil and we'll head back out. Oh no, I completely forgot about them. Oh, if I would have taken... Oh, no.
Welcome back, Upworlder. How goes your quest? Have you found the journals of my father and grandfather?
Yes, here. Now, I don't... This is hope against hope, but maybe there's a rat ghoul serum in the Promised Land? Maybe?
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Frukill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Frukill? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Frukill. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Frukill. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous.
Goodbye, Frukill. And good luck.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen. But the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Are they good? Are they just gone? Oh. Oh, they're gone. Well, that doesn't mean necessarily that the... Oh, well, I don't have a vendor anymore. Well, now that the outcasts are gone, I don't see why we couldn't go back to the apartment and restock on a little bit of everything, honestly. I don't like to fast travel too much just because I don't like missing the ambient discussions, but I guess there's always the walk back. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we are. There's Carth, there's Mission, and there's Big Z. Let's go ahead and take a look at the workbench. Nice. Ranged. Carth's blaster is custom. Okay, I see. And then Zalbar's bowcaster. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and save here. And when we come back, we'll check in with the team and then head back down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Knights of the Old Republic. Like the video if you did, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Don't forget to ring the bell so that you never miss an upload. We're going through a ton of content these days, and it's been a fun time. I hope everyone's having a great day, and as always, keep telling stories.